Good afternoon, everyone. I will be conducting an experiment that seeks to show a model of the water cycle. Here are the materials that I will be using to carry out this experiment. A gas stove with burner and grill. I also have a small pot with cover, a glass with some water, and matches. Before we should proceed with this experiment, there are some safety rules that are to be followed. You must be properly dressed when carrying out any experiment. Make sure you are not wearing dangling jewels and tie your hair. If possible, cover your hair with a laboratory cap. Wear a lab coat, goggles, boots, and gloves. Ensure a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit are close by. I will now begin this process of the experiment. Now, I will pour the water into the pot. I will cover the pot, turn on the gas, then I will light the stove with the matches. I will now allow the water to boil for a few minutes. In the meantime, while I am waiting for this experiment to be completed, I will now tell you about the water cycle. Have you ever asked yourself these questions? Where does rain come from? What is the reason for rain? Where does water go when it dries up? What is to become of all living things on earth, be it plants, animals, and mankind, if all the water dries up? What will we do? Have you ever heard about the human body being able to survive without water for 7 days? This was scientifically proven. Now let's talk about the water cycle. The water cycle is the circulation of water on the land and the atmosphere. This process involves precipitation. Precipitation is water falling from the clouds to the earth in the form of rain. It moves on the surface of the earth while some is being absorbed by the soil. It is also consumed by plants and animals, while some runs to the oceans and seas. Pouring water into the pot is an example of precipitation. Sun heat causes the water from the earth to change into vapors as it goes upwards. This process is called evaporation. Now that the pot is heated and the water is boiling, you will see that the water is evaporating into the air as I open the pot. The water vapor in the air changes into liquid water and form clouds. This is called condensation. Now, when I lift the cover of the pot, you will see water on the cover there. So this now is an example of clouds and the rain, in the form of rain and falling back to earth. This is an ongoing process on a daily basis. As the water reaches the earth, precipitation continues, then evaporation and condensation. This model shows the water cycle.